And we're live. So this is a totally out of the blue impromptu spoiler cast for Spider-Man. I didn't think I was going to do this. I thought it would just be my video, one and done, but shockingly, I have two other people that have two different, very different opinions than my own, have already beaten the game as well, so I might as well talk to more people about this. And sorry for the background noise, it's the only way this is going to happen, and we have no structure for this at all. So
this is like a last minute thing,
Yeah.
and if you guys hear like noise on my end, because it's my dad's birthday, so that's why there's gonna be laughing and probably him being drunk. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, he just turned 45 today.
God damn.
I know that I'm 23, my dad's 45. He's young. I know.
Damn.
Everyone else parents are like in their 50s or
That's
60s
fucking
now.
crazy that your dad is only like 20 years older than me.
I know, right?
That's fucking crazy. Okay, so Spider-Man.
Da 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 da.
What
Da, da,
does
da, 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 da.
whatever the Spider-Man does? I don't care. I'm over
In my
this fucking game.
in my opinion, all right.
Okay.
Not my opinion, but in my
We'll start
saying,
with you. We'll start with you. So
what do you guys give the game out of? Like a 10. What do you guys put it at?
we're doing this.
From 1 to 10,
Mitch,
what are you?
Mitch,
What were you rated?
Gabe, you go first.
All right, so in my opinion, I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
All right.
That's pretty high.
I
Adam?
love the game.
Damn. Mario, you go. I'm trying to calculate this.
I give it like an 8.
An 8?
An 8.
Uh,
Yeah, like an 8.
Maybe a 6? A 6.5 maybe? If I'm gonna do the IGN thing, I'll do like a 6.25 or something like that. I don't know. I thought the game was This is average, I guess.
Okay,
Me,
talk about it, because I really want to hear this.
Yeah,
Cause
this is the first time you and I have talked about this too. So
it's the first
Gabe
time.
and I have talked about this already. We talked about this yesterday.
He was
With Dog.
yeah, I told him like, don't tell me about this. And once I'm almost done with beating the game already.
Yeah, I'm surprised you finished it like quickly.
Like I said, I grind through it, even though I put in probably
Yes.
16, 18 hours into it.
I don't know, man. Fucking Richard's gonna like do everything outside of the main campaign, and I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, yo, you're gonna get burned out on that game, and you're not even gonna want to do the story afterwards.
Like right now, Angel's already in the last mission. He's level 35 right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like
Like,
level
never mind.
14.
He's already fighting Doc Ock. But yeah, but
And this, oh yes, by the way, this is a spoiler cast. So if you don't know anything about like the stuff that they've been keeping a secret in this game,
get out.
you've already been told about Doc Ock. But if you've seen the title of this video, then that's your fucking fault. That's your fault.
That's your fault.
You were
That's
stupid.
yeah. It says right there. Unless
Sorry.
if you're a guy who doesn't care about Spider-Man, just wants to hear what we think.
Well,
Okay, that's
doesn't even care about spoilers.
doesn't care. Doesn't care about spoilers or anything. But if you're a guy who really wants to,
Yeah.
or a girl or anybody just really wants to,
Whoever.
like, wherever you are, don't want to get ruined, just get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who already know it or those that don't care.
You've been warned. Okay, now back to Spider-Man.
Okay. I
All
guess
right, so-
I think this is basically just gonna like devolve into you guys talking about how good something is, and then you both kind of like look at me with this like look on your face.
No, because
And I'll
in
be
my
like,
opinion,
what the fuck? Like it'll
and
be
true,
like-
but to share true, some of us might go against one another, and whom you may never know. Like,
we'll see.
okay, like I said, it's not like perfect or like amazing like everyone says, but it's not terrible.
I don't think
But-
it's terrible either.
No. And there's some people that actually I know didn't like it. They thought it was just stupid. And like, oh, sure, I don't know why they made it, but okay.
Eh.
But in my opinion, like, okay, so the good things and the bad things. The good thing is I feel like a little kid again playing this game. Just like the swinging, climbing, is like pretty much like just being Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man is like one of my favorite Marvel like superheroes. Like, you know how everyone always says about Iron Man and everything? Like Spider-Man is basically like my number one.
Spider-Man was cool before the fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe even started.
Pretty much.
Tom Holland.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
No, fucking Tobey Maguire. Fuck Tom Holland. Tom Holland can eat a
That's
dick.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Tom
it's
Holland.
Tobey Maguire, dude. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
And after that, it was
Holland's a shit.
Spider-Man. What was it kind of Spider-Man? The
Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield.
No,
That
no, no, no,
was-
no. I'm talking about the cartoon one.
Oh, I don't know.
Spider-Man, the animated series or something like that. I forget what it's called.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was like I remember watching. I actually watched the whole thing again on Netflix. I think they had it. I went through like the whole like all seasons of it.
Damn.
But it's like saying like Spider-Man's literally like one of my favorites before like Marvel came with their universe thing, and I'm like, okay, why?
yeah.
And after watching Spider-Man: Homecoming, which I didn't like, but well, I know you.
I got a lot to say about that movie.
Fuck that movie. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay, but anyway, this is about Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
One thing I did not like, and I thought it was really stupid, is like, why bring the towers into this? I did not like the tower idea. I'm like, if you're going to Spider-Man, why not roam free? It's not like, oh my god,
Why are you turning Spider-Man into Far Cry? That's my
I
question.
know, that's what I thought. I'm like, this feels like Far Cry. I even told Eric and Angel about it. I'm like, oh, Angel, didn't the towers feel like Far Cry? Say yes, yes.
Thank you.
Do you like it or you didn't like it?
Not really.
See, there you go. This is my brother Angel. He's 11 years old.
Child.
He's a small child. Even he
Telling
agrees.
Insomniac how to make video games.
Okay, for
Angel. So there's things that you don't like about it. There's things you do like about it, right? See, they say there's some things he doesn't like. There's something he does like. But one of them is the towers. I don't know why you brought like strip out an idea from Ubisoft and do the towers. I just don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like it's an open world game. You just have to go. Like I can understand like I would have preferred like if you just roam around the city to unlock everything, like in Fallout or something.
That'd be nice.
Or just do that, and you know how like the map just starts opening more and more. Just do that. Why do the towers thing? I would have preferred that. That would have been more understandable.
Dude, at the end of like every campaign mission, Spider-Man like makes this line about like oh, I need to go upgrade more, so I need to go unlock more towers. And he says it like at the end of every fucking mission.
If I had
Every
a dollar for every time he said that, I would have like bought another game.
If I had a dollar for every time he said it, I'd be able to rebuy the fucking collector's edition again. That's how many goddamn times he says it. Like at every mission, it's oh, I gotta go upgrade. I better unlock some more towers. Oh, I need more points for the suit. I better go unlock some towers. Oh, I need to go unlock more towers. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking get it. You need to go unlock more towers. Shut the fuck up.
Can I tell you guys something? Be honest?
No.
Okay. Okay. I didn't upgrade my suit or anything until level 28.
Same
I totally
here.
forgot. I totally forgot about it. I'm
That's
like,
the problem
I was
with
like,
the...
I want to challenge. I'm not gonna upgrade anything.
Well,
Just see what I have.
that's not even like the thing that I want to. My reasoning isn't I don't want to challenge. My reasoning is I simply just forgot, or it's not even. It's not even really necessary.
One. I was like, okay. I prefer challenge. 2, I totally forgot about the upgrading system until Angel brought it. I'm like, have you upgraded? No. You haven't upgraded? I'm like, no, I haven't upgraded. I totally forgot about it.
It just spams points at you, and like it's like this menu that's like all this junk that you have to go through, all this crap that like you have to unlock this, and you have to unlock that, and it's just oh my god, like there's too much. There's too much.
Yeah, there's just too much. I was like, I don't know. Just like I said, the upgrades, no. The whole tower thing, no. What else? This gets annoying.
Gabe, is there anything you found annoying about the game?
So what I found annoying is that there's a couple things in here. I don't like how side missions intertwine with the campaign missions. I fucking hate when they do that. And then
like in the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning and towards the middle, and then there's like some in the end.
Yeah.
I fucking hate when they do that. Okay. But
have you guys done the Nico Bellic one?
I done them all.
Yeah, there's one apparently that has a reference to GTA 4.
Of course there is.
Yeah, the Nico and Roman.
I didn't like how any of the side. I like when I got to the side missions, I was like, okay, maybe because I was already like getting bored after I finished the campaign, and I was like, right before I throw down my thoughts, I'm gonna like unlock. I'm gonna do everything in one section of the map, and I'm gonna see if I enjoy doing this, then I'll keep going. If I don't, that's what I'll be like. Okay, I'm done. Like I'm good. When I was doing that, I was like, fuck, this is so boring. Like I'm so sick of doing these stupid ass like lab missions and the fucking collecting the backpacks and doing the Catwoman or sorry, the Black Cat thing. And then I'm like, okay, well maybe the side missions will be cool. The side mission is the exact same shit from the campaign. You're either doing that stupid fucking circuit puzzle, or you're doing that stupid fucking the follow the pigeon bullshit. You're doing the fucking like everything, all the stupid mini games that are in the campaign. They're like in the side missions too, and you can and even the developers knew they were fucking stupid because they had a skip button for the fucking circuit board thing.
In my opinion, I feel like they just focus more on the story and everything else was just like, whatever.
I wish this had been linear. I wish this had just been they taken away the stupid side missions. Take away the ability to like fully explore New York or whatever.
So basically like what Uncharted does sometimes. Just linear gaming, pretty much.
Give it like small little.
Do you know how in Uncharted you can just keep roaming around, look for like the little tiny stuff?
Yeah.
But you're still stuck with the story. You don't get distracted by anything else, like side missions or other stuff.
Well, it makes the world in Uncharted. It makes the world feel big, even when you're not able to like fully explore it. In Spider-Man, it's like it doesn't make it feel big. Because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's not like it makes the whole city feel video gamey rather than like an actual like living, breathing place. It's not like GTA doesn't have any of that shit where you're going around with the radio towers. You discover like random little bits naturally and like little surprises and all that. There's really nothing like that in Spider-Man.
Like in Spider-Man, like I would have like okay, if we're gonna do the towers, give us a reward or something. You know how like in Far Cry 3 you unlock the towers, you get free guns.
Well, they do give you a reward. It's more side missions. That's your reward.
Exactly. That's my reward. I'm not talking about like a free upgrade or something like this. They didn't give you anything. They just give you more stuff to go forward to get the upgrades. I'm like, why would you just do that? I'm like, oh, just keep swinging, trying to get to one area, trying to like solve the thing, and voila, there you go. Now we got more stuff for you to unlock so you can upgrade. I'm like,
voila.
Why not just give me something for like unlocking the damn tower?
Yeah.
Like in Far Cry, you would just you would go like switch towers again, and you get free guns, points, and people will give you like stuff. I'm like, okay, there you go. Like in this, you're just like.
I don't even necessarily hate the towers in Far Cry. Like I don't mind them like in Far Cry or Assassin's Creed or whatever, because it's like okay, like because when they were doing that shit, it was like. It was a different time, but doing it now, it's like, oh my god, like, can they do, like, we've had really great open world games since the Far Cry game, like the latter day Far Cry and the fucking old Assassin's Creed stuff. Like, I mean, the go-to, like, obviously is The Witcher 3. Like, The Witcher 3 doesn't have any stupid fucking realism.
Like,
and even though there's, like, dumb little repetitive stuff sometimes, like almost all of the stuff in the game, like, at least, like, the major stuff, is like really well written, multi-layered side missions and main campaign stuff and whatever.
Like God of War. God of War had like side missions, but they were good. They weren't like.
They were okay. I'm
not. Some of them were good.
I'm not really crazy about a lot of the side stuff in God of War, but like for me, the main campaign is where it's at with God of War. And I don't even really think the main campaign is all that great in Spider-Man. Like there are some moments that I liked. Because, like, I'd be a lot more forgiving of it. I'd be a lot easier on this if, like, the campaign, like, blew me the fuck away. If I was like, holy fuck, that was an amazing Spider-Man campaign. But so much of it feels, again, like, exactly the same. Where you're going to an area, beat up bad guys, go to an area, do a dumb circuit puzzle, go to this area, do a semi-stealth, semi-fighting mission.
Just
Here-
like
and all the
just like
bosses
when
are-
everything was kind of like repetitive.
Yeah, and all the bosses played the same. They're all the same thing where all you're doing is like dodging attacks or like throwing stuff at them, and you wait for that point where they open up and you do press the triangle to zip in. You punch them a couple times and boom, you go back out.
The problem with the bosses like kind of boring was it was all repetitive. I'm like, it's not like, okay, you defeat them and it's like, remember how you defeat the bosses in God of War? Remember, like in the beginning scene where it takes you. Okay, now you're somewhere else, and it just creates like this sequence. Like, holy crap!
Yeah.
With Spider-Man, it's just you're just in the same place again.
And then when it wants to throw challenge at you, it just has you like fighting like a bunch of spam enemies with like that stupid, awful like Mr. Negative fight where you're inside his mind and whatever.
Yeah.
And he's doing those fucking stupid ass enemies at you, and you have to dodge them to fight Mr. Negative. Fuck off.
How did you guys feel about the scene when you're like in the train with Mr. Negative?
In the
The train one where you kept like the problem is like when you didn't have enough.
Oh,
Yeah, the train part where like you keep forgetting to press X to jump up.
Oh yeah, that one I didn't mind so much just because it was more like contained. And it was like, okay, I don't have enough room for error. It's either like this
That's the problem. That's the reason why I was like, come on, I'm pressing X.
Yeah.
God, I even said like, God damn this stupid game. And Eric called me. He's like, what? I heard stupid.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy. Like people were talking about like, wow, the fist boss fight was so great, and I was like, it's okay. It's just, and then even the shocker one, it's like the same thing. And then you get to Mr. Negative, and it's the same thing. And then like the worst boss fight in the game for me, the one that I was just like, I fucking hate this, is the Electro and Vulture one. I couldn't stand.
I thought that one was dope.
Really?
I thought that one was the most dopest one out of all of them.
Oh god, I hated that one. I found it so frustrating to play. Like you'd be trying to hit up like Vulture, and then fucking Electra would come in with the bullshit lightning, and you'd have to dodge out of the way.
What did you guys think about the fight again with Rhino and Scorpion?
That one I really liked.
That one was more fun. That one I enjoyed more than the one with Shocker and the Vulture. The Vulture was just getting annoying every time you threw his like
Electro and Vulture.
Yeah,
they're the same basically. Yeah, no, I liked the Scorpion and Rhino fight. I thought that was actually pretty cool.
What do you guys think about the last one with Doc Ock?
That was okay. For all the shit that I give the campaign, I thought the last like 15-20 minutes or so of the game, I thought was fantastic. Like that whole like final fight with Doc Ock and him like lighting up the thing where you have to swing and throw the stuff at him. I thought that was badass. And when he's like, when they're like fighting outside of the building, I loved it. I thought that was like, why the fuck isn't the whole thing like this?
For that mission, at the end, when they're standing on top of they're standing on the side of the building, right?
Yeah.
I was so fucking confused on what the fuck to do for a good 5 minutes in that mission. It looked like I haven't recorded, so eventually I'll post it.
Okay.
But I looked fucking absolutely retarded. Like. It's fucking stupid. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, you just dodge them. I had no fucking web slingers or nothing. So that's it. Pretty good mission.
So Doc Ock.
I'm amazed how like everyone even okay. So obviously Dr. Octavius knew Spider-Man was Parker. Even Aunt May knew at the end.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was sad.
That took me by surprise that they actually killed her.
That's why
I know that took me by surprise.
That's like that part left me speechless because I was not expecting.
I wasn't expecting that either. She's like, take out the mask. Let me see. Let me see my nephew. I'm like, what?
Oh, that story where Aunt May is like dying and you have to go get a cure from Doc Ock. That's like one of the most famous Spider-Man stories ever. But they did it like completely different in this one, and I was like, holy shit! Like I thought for sure that he was gonna get the cure and save Aunt May, but then they did the whole thing where it's like Aunt May, like you have to sacrifice her to save like all these people, and the way like fucking Peter Parker was like, he was like so close to putting the cure into the vial,
Yeah.
and I was just, and he doesn't do it, and like the look of pain on his face, I was just like, oh my god, like they're actually going there. They're finally doing something with this.
I was like, oh my god, this feels really sad. I feel
Yeah.
very sad right now.
Yeah, it was very sad to see that. Well, very well acted. The whole
I know.
like for all the
Who's the voice actor again? Yuri Lowendahl.
Hold on.
It's Yuri Lowendahl. He's the one.
Yuri
He did Ben 10 and all that.
Oh yeah. Oh, interesting.
Can we replace him for Tom Holland? Like,
yes, please. That'd be great.
Oh, dude, have you guys seen on the internet about some guy replaced the voice of Spider-Man with Tom Holland? And just
I don't
from,
even want to watch that.
From movies.
That's just gonna piss me off. I don't even watch that. It's gonna piss me off.
Oh, fuck.
I don't want to watch that shit.
Some of the suits, okay, in the game, I fucking hated one of the suits.
Really? Okay.
Which ones?
I hated the Mark II suit. That suit was the most stupidest suit ever. And then the fucking skull one that you liked. I hate that fucking suit.
I like that skull one.
I hate those suits,
cool.
dude.
The one I have right now that I'm roaming with is
Oh yeah.
like, black, all dark black with like a little bit of red.
Yeah.
I like that one. That one's dope.
I'm looking for I don't know if they have that suit. I forget which was the one. Do you remember? No, remember the one Spider-Man one that's like in the future that has like.
They do. They have it.
The one where like with the wings on the side of under his arms.
Are you talking about 2099?
I don't know. It's 2099.
They have the 2099 in the movie in the game. I mean.
I
mean, that's like one of my favorite suits because that's like I loved playing. But the last game I actually played of Spider-Man was fucking Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. That one was my favorite.
Spider-Man 2 is still my favorite one.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
Yeah, 2099.
Yeah.
They have that one. What else? They have the Tron one.
That one looks cool. I like the negative suit. I like
Dude.
the.
Throughout the whole game, I was waiting. I'm like, where the hell is Stan Lee? I'm like, oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I saw him, I was like, oh,
I was
that's
waiting
nice. I was like,
I
oh,
was like,
that's cool. They got him in there.
I'm
I mean,
like, come on, I'm waiting for this.
If you're gonna make a Spider-Man game and it has Marvel on the cover, you have to put him in.
I wasn't even thinking that he was gonna be in it. Like, I honestly, like, it didn't even cross my mind that he was gonna be in it, and he fucking shows up. I was like, holy fuck, it's Stan Lee.
You two are always my favorites.
Yeah.
I was like,
speaking of that, I like honestly, like, out of everything in this game, like, I didn't get like the reason I kept going with this game, I just wanted to see more of the relationship stuff between Peter and MJ. Like, by far, that was my favorite part of the game out of like everything.
See what I liked, and when they took the different take on Spider-Man is they allowed you to play as new characters. That's what I like. That's what I want them to keep doing.
Those are some of the best parts.
If they do it in future DLC, then I can see what the game's gonna be good. Because I loved how they did it that way.
I really liked that bit when you're Miles and you have to outrun Rhino. I thought that was tense.
That was cool.
That was cool. The bit where MJ's in the Grand Central Station and she has to like point at which enemies that Spider-Man can take down and shit. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was dope too.
Some of them though I thought were like
Wait.
No, that's a flatline.
What? Are you sad now? Are you sad?
He's fucking. He got that bit.
He got to that bit. He's already like, no. Why? Are you sad?
Witnessing
Are you sad?
the psychological breakdown of a child.
Are you sad? Are you sad?
Because I know that did not just happen.
I know. He's just saying right now. He's like, I can't believe that happened.
I was thinking like, maybe they can bring her back.
Whatever.
And then they show her.
I know.
And then they show her funeral. I was like, nope, she's gone. She's dead.
He's in tears now.
I was like, nah, she's gone. She's dead.
You know what would be?
He's in tears. Hey, dude. He's in tears right now.
Oh man.
He didn't expect that. He didn't expect that.
What?
If they.
You didn't expect that
Hold
out.
on.
Neither did I. Neither did I.
Hold on. Let me hear Gabe.
So you know how they have the Avengers Tower inside of the game, right?
Yeah.
It would be cool to see Tony Stark in the game, though. I think it would be cool because it'll give them. They can do something.
No.
I think it would be cool. I mean, if you're gonna have the Avengers Tower, of course, there's gonna be an Avenger in somewhere.
Well,
in
yeah,
there.
because the game takes place in 2018.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Just gotta see.
I can't believe Angel shed some tears. Or Andrew, I kind of did the same thing last night too.
He was like, I can't believe it's butter.
I'll admit it, I kind of shed like a few tears too. I was like, I did not expect that either.
Honestly, my eyes got.
That literally surprised me.
It surprised me, but I wasn't like blubbering like a child. Like,
I don't like crying. I just feel like I just shed like
it like
three
I actually
tears, and that
felt
was it.
I actually felt like joy that they were doing something different.
3 months
As
later.
horrible as that makes me sound, I was actually happy. I was like, oh wow, they actually did something interesting and different. Okay, cool. Cause like everything that the game was doing, I was like predicting they were gonna do. Like with Doc, like it's so fucking obvious that Otto is gonna turn into Doc Ock. Like it's so obvious. There's no point in him having be there if he's not gonna turn into Doc Ock.
I have a question.
What?
Did anybody find shirtless Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
At the Halloween party?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sick of that fucking meme though. I'm so tired of it. Maybe it's because I don't really like kind of funny, but it's like I'm so fucking tired of seeing that around.
I'm during that scene. I think it was like 11 at night or something, and I'm like,
Yeah.
my fucking god, I fucking did it. Shirtless Spider-Man. What the fuck?
Of course they're gonna do it. Fucking.
Looks like Seth Rogen.
Oh, of course they're gonna do it. Greg Miller is like permanently stuck to Sony's tit. Of course he's gonna suck on that Sony tit as long as he can.
I fucking hate.
For a minute, we go down.
What do you mean?
I hate Greg Miller.
I don't hate him. I just think he's a fucking I just think he's a shill for Sony. Like that I kind of funny in general just annoys me cuz they're all about like positivity. Let's not question anything. Let's just be positive. Let's just fake this fucking nerd happiness everywhere. And I'm like
You have to see the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like and ever since what's his name? The one guy on the fucking kind of funny that I liked was Colin Moriarty because he was the one that was like the most grounded and realistic out of everybody. And then when he left, it just turned into a fucking circle jerk. And I was like, no, this is not for me anymore. I don't like this. So anyway, back to Spider-Man. I don't want to turn this into fucking kind of funny rant video. I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for that, but I don't really care because fuck them. I don't care.
In all due point, I don't see kind of funny. Greg Miller, he's an alright guy.
I'm sure he's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
I don't like him as a gaming personality though.
Okay. He's a cool chill guy. That's all I can say.
I guess. I've never met him, but I guess. What else? Okay, so there's probably a lot that we haven't talked about with this game. We talked about spoiler stuff, but we haven't really talked about.
So, what do you guys think about the open world when you're like swinging around?
It'd be a lot better if there was like interesting stuff to do.
Yeah. I think that they would have focused on these. I think they should have gave it more. I think the story should have been longer, in my opinion.
Well,
the story should have been a little longer, but less of.
I would have loved more instead of like the whole thing with like Sable like mercenaries and all of the people like stealing stuff. I would have loved like robberies where you get like a bank truck and get the enemies out. I would have loved seeing that instead of just like the freaking demons everywhere and like Sable stuff people. I would have preferred getting real thugs like breaking into a bank, exploding a bank, or scenes like that. That would have been more enjoyable.
I hated fighting Sable's people. They're so annoying. Angel
was raging earlier in that mission. We had to get Norman Osborn, and they're like flying in the air.
Oh God, I hated that. That was so terrible. Like going against those guys that fly and all that. Oh my God. Like those flying enemies in particular can fuck off. They have no reason being in this. Like Silver Sable is a cool character, but fuck that shit in this game. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't play Spider-Man to fight fucking Silver Sable's goons. And then, of course, fucking once Silver Sable's out of the picture, she's like, oh, by the way, all my guys just stayed in New York. Sorry. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Because they're still getting paid.
These assholes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Even after the game ends, you're still fighting them. They're still around. I'm like,
yeah.
You have to get rid of all of them so you can have like the whole place clear. I'm like, oh god.
Ay.
This feels like what was it?
Oh god, that brief window where like you're the where they've decided to fight you, where you're swinging through the city and you got all these assholes trying to like snipe you out of the sky.
I hated that.
So annoying. It's like, fuck off. Can I just enjoy? Can I enjoy what little enjoyment I'm getting out of this game, please? Please stop sniping me. I just want to get to the next stupid mission, please.
The funny part is what I did like about the game that they had fast travel, but I fucking never used it.
I used it a couple times because like everyone was talking about how like hold on, everyone was talking about how like why would you want to go against why would you want to do the fast travel when you could swing? And I'm like, yeah, the swinging's fun, but like the thing is like swinging isn't new. Like swinging is not new to Spider-Man. We've had swinging Spider-Man since like 2004 with Spider-Man 2. It's not new. I don't understand this shit that's like, it's like, oh, like it's the most fun, amazing thing ever. I'm like, yeah, it's fun. I wish there was like cool stuff to swing too. Like fucking in Witcher 3, riding around on that horse is boring as shit sometimes when you're going to like one mission to another. But the thing is, like, the thing that you're riding towards is fun. The thing you're riding towards, like, you know it's going to be entertaining. In this, like, you're swinging to the exact same shit over and over and over again. It's like, come on, give me something new.
All right, here's Angel now seeing the scene at the end.
I'm gonna fucking... Oh, he's seeing it. Okay.
He's about to see it right now. I kind of want to see what his reaction is. Yeah, it's another cutscene.
Is it the one with Norman with?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and it's starting right now. Okay, I want to see what his reaction is.
Yeah, that part I thought was interesting because I thought it was weird that it was like, if Harry's in Europe, why haven't we heard from? Even if he is in Europe, why haven't we heard from him this whole game?
Exactly, that's what I thought too.
And then they show him in that thing, and I was like, oh shit, he's gonna be Venom.
See, the thing is, the problem I have with that is that how the fuck is Harry gonna be Venom when he's supposed to be the Goblin or the Hobgoblin, and then who the fuck Eddie Brock's gonna be?
No.
They might
the Hobgoblin is somebody else.
Yeah, Hobgoblin's not Norman or Harry. I don't know. They could change the origins for these characters. You never know. They fucking had Aunt May die in the first game already. So
that's why I'm just like, fuck.
I mean, anything can happen. You never know.
So Angel's already like looking at me with a face already.
Wait!
But the funny part is though, I wasn't even gonna buy this game until fucking Adam told me to buy it, because Adam said Insomniac is always good.
I like how out of the two of us, you're the one that thinks it's
Dude,
great.
Angel's face right now. He's like, wait, what? What's going on?
It's fucking Venom. What else does he need to know?
Yeah, that is what you think it is.
Yeah, it's Venom.
Yeah, he's looking at me, looking at the TV at the same time. He's like,
huh?
yes, it's Venom.
It's Venom.
It's the symbiote.
Harry never left.
Huh?
It also mean that Harry never left.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Harry never left. See, this is an 11-year-old kid, people. He knows.
He understands basic storytelling.
Exactly.
He's able to put two and two together.
Exactly.
When Richard sees that scene, he's gonna be like, "What? I don't get it."
From 1 to 10, what do you think the game is to you?
Didn't we already do this?
No, not him.
Oh, him.
A solid 9.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm in the minority again.
Adam gave it a 6.
What? Come on!
I gave it an 8.
Tell him I gave it a 6.25.
Okay, he gave it a 6.25.
I need a 7.5. That's all I want.
He thought Angel thought like you're gonna give it like a 7 or 7.5.
Why?
Come on,
What the
Adam.
fuck? I wanted to
Well,
like this.
Well, he thought you were because he knows you're always very critique about stuff.
Oh my god.
Well, it is true. You are fucking critiquing about everything.
I'm not that difficult to please, god damn it. I'm really not. It's
You are
everything else
difficult.
around me that betrays me.
Mark
Yeah, that's the Mark IV suit. That's the one that Mitch
There's
doesn't
only
like.
like this year's been so
Oh,
shit.
No,
for
it's the
games.
Mark
There's
II
only,
that
like,
I don't fucking like. It's the Mark II.
Oh, that's a Mark II suit.
There's only 2 fucking games that I would put on my best games of the year. That's like an
Which is
all-time
what?
low. It's an
Which
all-time
is what?
low. It's
Which is what?
Way Out and God of War. Only 2 that I can be like, yes, those 2.
What are you talking about? I thought you loved the game that I bought you.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that one that I loved and then stopped playing because I got bored.
Oh god.
I'm still grateful that you got it for me. I just don't
like-
want to play it anymore.
I'm trying to play this
No,
game.
no. What Adam wants is NBA 2K19.
Oh fuck that. I'm not Brandon. I'm not playing that shit.
Really?
I'm not playing that shit. I'm not playing.
And
any of those
also
fucking
he
sports
wants
games.
nothing like he can't wait for Anthem next year as well.
Ugh.
I'm getting it on PC. Either way, I don't.
Hey, I'm saying, hey, I'm calling it now. If Anthem fails, Bioware's out.
No, they're not. I don't think this. I think Bioware's dead anyway. They're dead. They're not the Bioware I know anymore. And I don't even like Bioware.
All right, back to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. So like I said, this was gonna turn into chaos. This was gonna be a mess, but I don't really give a fuck. So it's free
Anyway,
form discussion and shit. I like that Tombstone is in this. I
know, same here.
I wish
Same
Tombstone,
here.
I wish Tombstone had a bigger role. Fuck Silver Sable. I want him to go against Tombstone in the main game, not a fucking side mission, not a series of side missions. I want it in the main game. God damn it.
That's one thing I didn't like. I was like, come on, why can't he be part of like the main story?
Yeah.
Why that side mission? This would have been like an incredible like if he was part of it. He's indestructible.
Yeah, that'd been badass, but they don't have him, and they have him for a little bit in the campaign, and that's it. And I was like, the fuck, I want to see more of him. That's why I agree with your thing, Gabe. Where like I don't like that the side missions and the fucking main missions intersect, because it's like, oh, I want to see Tombstone.
Yeah,
You can, but if you play all these
But-
fucking shitty side missions, you can see
The thing
him.
is, I wish that they would add more enemies, like the main villains in the game, like more main villains.
Yeah.
They
Or
didn't do that.
Or space
you
them
guys,
out better. Space
do
them out
you
better.
guys remember Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yes, I do. That
Where,
has
you
a
know,
ton of
how-
villains in it.
A ton of villains, but they space him out very well.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you go Rhino. Next second chapter, you play against what's his name? The bug guy.
Which one are you talking about?
Bug
No,
guy.
not Scorpion. Firefly, I think, or was it something like that? Not Firefly. Not Spider.
Firefly is Batman.
No. I remember playing Ultimate Spider-Man. I just forgot his name.
I remember.
I don't know that one. No, I don't know that one.
I remember Spider-Man 2 more than I remember Ultimate Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 had like Rhino, it had Shocker, it had Doc Ock, it had Mysterio. I miss Mysterio in this. I want Mysterio to be in it. Mysterio would have been funny.
That's the thing. I want see. I wish they had a bunch of other characters. Mysterio, some of the other ones. Like, I mean, eventually, I hope they do bring Venom because I do want to see Venom.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
They're probably not going to bring him because it's probably gonna be in the second game, which is gonna be which sucks.
Okay. My most hated part of this game. The part that
And then Kraven the Hunter.
Ooh, yeah.
That would have been interesting. That would have been really
That
good.
would've
Kraven the-
But like the part that made me write put up that tweet with like SpongeBob sitting there like sad with the coffee. My least favorite part of this game that really sold on me on how this was Far Cry was that fucking awful scorpion poison side, like that bullshit where you have to like swing, where you have to basically play like lava, the floor is lava, where you can't touch the fucking ground and you gotta avoid those fucking tails, and you gotta do that stupid bit where you're following like Doc Ock's ghost, where he's like, "Ooh, Spider-Man, you failed me. Ooh." "Ooh, you're a fucking loser, Spider-Man. Ooh, you can't save me. Ooh," and he's just like floating through these little bits. And I'm like, this is Far Cry. Like, why is Far Cry shit in this? Like, they do this in Far Cry 3 with the drug shit. They do this in Far Cry 4. They do this in fucking Dying Light.
Oh.
One of the worst video games ever made. They do
I
this in
found the
fucking
name.
Dying
I found
Light.
the name now. I found the name now.
Which one?
The Beetle.
Oh, Beetle. Yeah.
Where like he's on the construction site on Ultimate Spider-Man. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah. Okay, I
Mhm.
remember.
I was like, see, this had so many enemies, like, but they were spaced out.
Yeah. But like that part, I was like, fuck this game. Like, that was when I texted you, Mario, and I was like, I don't like this anymore. Like, I don't.
No,
This is
you
pissing-
texted me, you're like, hey,
this is
Mario,
pissing me off.
I know this isn't gonna surprise you, but I'm really disliking this game. I was like, I fucking knew it. I was like, I'm waiting for a text.
It was that
He's gonna dislike it.
part that pissed me the fuck off. And I was like, this is the laziest, most boring, overlong shit I have ever seen in one of these Spider-Man games. Like, this is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in a Spider-Man game. The weird thing about this game for me, too, is that it doesn't even feel like a PlayStation game. It feels like an Ubisoft game. Down to like everything, down to like the open world structure, down to the campaign stuff, down to the way it distributes DLC, down to the way it has that stupid digital deluxe edition. It's like everything about this game just screams Ubisoft. It's Ubisoft. I just don't like whenever I play a PlayStation exclusive, no matter if it's from like a third party or a fucking second party or a first party or whatever, there's always this like this aroma that it has of being a PlayStation exclusive. Like when you play God of War, you know it's a PlayStation game. When you play Uncharted, you know it's a PlayStation game. When you play Last of Us, you know it's a PlayStation game. When you play Ratchet and Clank, you know it's a PlayStation game. Even when you play like Bloodborne, you know there's just something, there is like a PlayStation thing to it. This one is like the first one in a long time that, like the big, most like popular ones, that does not feel like that to me. It feels like an Ubisoft game. And I was like so disappointed in Insomniac for chomping at Ubisoft's flavor so hard for this game. There's so much Ubisoft isms in this. It's like, where is the creativity? I felt like, honestly, like I don't even really care for Sunset Overdrive all that much, but I felt like the world of Sunset Overdrive was much more memorable than this. And I'm not even crazy about Sunset Overdrive, but I felt like that was I'm gonna say it, I felt like that was a better game than this.
They could have done more with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Come on, like you guys have. Sony has a right. Sony's giving you freedom.
Yeah.
You can put so much into this.
Yeah, they have full range to do whatever they want with this, and they just choose to do the most basic bitch stuff you can do in a game. It's just.
And I'm like, and the way how the ending was, I'm like, yes, they're gonna cool, but in my opinion, I'm like, if you guys can't fix the main problems from this one, then what's the point of doing the sequel if you're just gonna make it basic again?
Oh yeah. Well, I hope they do. I mean, Watch Dogs 1 to Watch Dogs 2 is a
so it can be a good thing.
It can be a good thing. I'm not
because a lot of people. Because you're not the only one. We're not the only ones complaining about the towers. A lot of people are also complaining about them as well.
Yeah, well, I know that.
So,
it's just the excuse that I've seen is like, well, the web swinging is really fun. I'm like, the web slinging is fun, but what you're web slinging to is fucking boring.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like obvious, I know the next one's gonna be Venom and the Green Goblin.
Oh sure, and I don't doubt that. Like I'm not like completely writing off this series. I just for and I've been looking forward to this one for like 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking
That's
forward
2016.
Yeah, 2016, and I was like fully on board for a Spider-Man game developed by Insomniac with a PlayStation exclusive. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm so ready for this. And
I was only people like commenting on Facebook like, I need that Spider-Man game on an Xbox. I'm like, you ain't gonna get it.
You're not getting that shit on Xbox. Good luck with that. So for as much shit as I give Sony nowadays, they've got their exclusives game, on fucking point. It's everything else about PS4 that I'm like, Especially like coming up on the PlayStation 5, I think Sony's just gonna fall flat on their fucking face. But that's a video for another day.
Yeah.
I think Xbox is gonna be like dominating again next gen. That's just mark my words. That's what's gonna happen.
The way Sony is doing their shit right now.
Oh my god! Did you see that fucking? I finally watched the video with the Tokyo Game Show presentation that they did. I don't,
You said you were gonna watch it?
Huh?
Did you say you weren't gonna watch it?
No, I didn't watch it live. I watched it afterwards, and I was like, it's literally like this like cutesy pre-recorded video of this like spaceship DualShock 4 with these like little weird like robot voices coming out of the buttons.
It's Japan.
No, it's PlayStation though. Like PlayStation's been doing this like weird, stupid, cutesy shit for like the last couple years now, and like the last couple years is when they've been starting to be like. Ooh, and like a lot of other things, and like a lot of other areas besides exclusives, they've just been like, ooh, and they've just starting to get up their own ass again. That's classic, classic PlayStation. What happened?
Hey PlayStation, if you ever see this video,
No, they're not.
take notes.
Yeah, let me tell you how to run your multi-million-dollar corporation. Let me tell you how to do that.
Listen to the gamers. Listen to the gamers.
Just put native backwards compatibility for Christ's sake, so I can fucking get rid of my PS3 finally. For Christ's
Pretty
sake,
much.
it's not
That's the reason why I still have it.
Yeah, it's not hard. I want to play Red Dead on a fucking 1080p display, not a fucking 720p, where it's laggy as shit on the PS3. Christ's sake. Let me play my goddamn PS2 games in HD where I don't have to spend $15 on them again. Give me Radiata Stories HD, goddammit, Square Enix, Tri-Ace. Fuck.
Hey Val, just make Half-Life 3.
For 13 years.
Just make Half-Life 3 and just make Half-Life 2 Chapter 3. Just do that. That's what we've all been waiting for as well.
Make it a free 10-minute VR experience, and people will be happy.
Give Adam Kingdom Hearts 3 Collector's Edition just for free. Just for everything you've been.
I don't want that.
You guys like.
I don't want that shit collector's edition. They can keep that fucking collector's edition.
Just give him the trophy.
Just give me the trophy. give me the platinum trophy for not even playing it, and then lock me out of not being able to play it.
Fuck it, why don't you just give us all free copies of it? How about that?
That'd be nice. That'll make up for the $150 I spent on a mediocre game just last couple of days ago.
So far, what? I only own 2 collector's editions. I own Uncharted and God of War. That's it.
I own No Man's.
You own a lot.
I own quite a few.
You own I don't. Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh god.
You got Witcher 3.
Yeah, Witcher 3. I've got Spider-Man. I've got Horizon Zero Dawn. I've got Bloodborne. I've got No Man's Sky. I've got Persona 5.
Wait, what was it about No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I'm literally staring at the No Man's Sky box that I've got from the game.
Mario.
Staring
I
at it
have
right
never
now.
spent
Huh?
$150 on a statue.
I didn't spend $150 on a fucking statue.
You basically paid
No, I didn't.
$80.
He bought the game. Okay, he bought the game. He bought the statue. That's so basically the.
I bought
See,
a
my
steelbook
60
case. I bought an art book.
So the statue was like $90. How about that?
No, it's less than that.
It's $80 for a statue.
Oh my god. It's a cool ass statue. I don't care what you say. I like it more than I like the game.
The God of War statue, though.
Fuck! I wish I'd gotten that one. I wish I'd gotten that one instead of the fucking Spider-Man one. Fuck! I'm so upset that I didn't get that.
I was amazed that day when you canceled and then after that the Sony rep was giving out.
I couldn't afford it. I was buying yours and I was buying mine.
No.
Couldn't afford it. Sorry. And now I have Spider-Man to stare at and remind me of how disappointing it is. Just like Arkham Knight. Just like Arkham Knight stares at me. Like the Arkham Knight one stares at me, and I'm reminded how disappointing that thing was.
That game is beautiful. How dare you?
It's a piece of crap. No, it's not a piece of crap.
Mitch,
It's
Mitch,
bleh.
it was so predictable. The story was so
I know,
predictable.
but I still love that game no matter what. I don't give a fuck.
It was just predictable. The freaking driving that was terrible.
It's
on
about as
the-
predictable as Spider-Man on PS4. Actually, Spider-Man PS4 was more surprising because Aunt May kicked the bucket. That was more surprising.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah. Wow, this turned away from Spider-Man quite a lot.
I never guaranteed that it was going to be a consistent podcast
Sure.
about Spider-Man.
That's
I
true.
said it could devolve into chaos.
Best part is,
Everybody's chaos, and
you know what the best part is? I don't gotta edit it.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
it.
You don't have to edit it. This is mine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take full responsibility for this shit.
Hmm.
so what are you guys looking forward for next year?
Days Gone. Days Gone is what I want.
Yeah, Days Gone is the same thing I want too, but I also want Metro Exodus.
Days Gone looks like
And Metro Exodus I want, but that's gonna be PC. What else? I'm gonna get on PC.
So are you gonna get Metro Exodus and Days Gone the same day?
Probably yes, but as
wow.
Metro Exodus, I'm gonna leave it for just PC.
So what's like the priority between the two for you? Days Gone or Metro
Days
Exodus?
Gone first. Days Gone first.
Okay.
I'm getting
Once
Days
I
Gone
let
probably.
somebody borrow Days Gone, Eric or somebody,
Mhm.
then that's what I'll go on Metro Exodus.
Mm.
So priority will be Days Gone
Yeah.
because I know
Dude.
because I forgot what game. What game I keep forgetting what game you are gonna get on PC again? Doom, right?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're getting
Doom,
Doom.
yeah, Doom, yeah.
Doom Eternal. We're getting on PC.
I'll be running Doom in 1080p. Hell
I
yeah.
can't. Yeah, same here. I can't fucking Doom's like second only to Kingdom Hearts 3. That's the game I'm looking forward to the most next year.
Doom.
What else is coming on my birthday too? No. Yeah, Days Gone was. Yeah, it was Days
You
Gone.
can get Crackdown 3 if you want that.
Nah, I'm good.
That game sucks. I fucking hate Crack.
It looks pretty boring from what I've seen.
It fucking
I have
sucks.
no interest in it. What else is coming out? Resident Evil 2. I would get Resident Evil 2 if Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't literally like a couple days later. Because
I'm not-
Pretty much.
I'm not-
Because you're gonna have to grind.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't want to rush
You're
through
gonna have to
Resident
grind
Evil.
through like the whole.
I don't want to rush through Resident Evil 2. I want to like actually play it when I have time.
My favorite game was Resident Evil 7. That is my best one.
That one's really good. I really like that game.
I will not replace that game with any Resident Evil.
4 is still my favorite one. 7 is really close to being my favorite one though.
Four
If it didn't have that
is
part.
still like one of my.
4 is a classic.
It's a classic. It's pretty.
I like
what it
7
is.
though. The reason why I like 7 so much is because it's first person instead of third person.
Yeah, I do like the first person a lot more than the third person.
It's because it's like you get that sense of feeling that something's like you
This
know.
is very relevant to Spider-Man PS4, by the way.
We're talking about PlayStation stuff now. So
Yeah,
it's
we are. We're talking about PlayStations.
We're talking about PlayStation, but this is like a feeling to tell you guys like how much there wasn't in Spider-Man. And how we just threw off.
It's been so bad for games. It's been so bad.
No,
There's so much
no,
junk.
wasn't like 2015 bad for video games?
No,
Or
2015 was a great year. 2015 had like Bloodborne and The Witcher.
So which
3.
one? So it was 2014.
2014 was a
What's that
2014
terrible?
like for games was better than this year. 2014 had like Infamous Second Son. It had PT.
Yeah, I get that.
It had Wolf Among Us. It had
There you go.
South Park: Stick of Truth, which was great.
25 current.
It had Far Cry 4, which was great. It had like a bunch of stuff that I really liked. And this year, it's only been like 2 things that I've really liked. Two.
Now they're aiming at me.
Fucking
Don't
2.
forget. You have Red Dead Redemption.
That's my saving grace. If that's not good, then oh my god. Or if 2K fucks that up somehow, I'm done with this
no.
year. I'm just completely writing off this year.
Don't aim at me.
I'm not even I'm like honestly like after Red Dead, I'm done with like this year.
That's it.
Like I'm not gonna get anything else.
Except for Kingdom Hearts VR.
Well, I don't know. But yeah. Alright, is there anything else about Spider-Man that we want to talk about? Because I feel like I've said everything that I want to say about Spider-Man.
Yeah, same here. We pretty much said everything. All of us said something that we all kind of agree with. I wanted to talk about. So it's
okay,
like there's nothing else.
So final thoughts on Spider-Man. I'll start with Mario. What are your final thoughts on Spider-Man?
Okay, what I liked it, but there's stuff I didn't like. They
Okay.
could have done more. They could have done so much more with it.
Okay, if you could give it a letter grade, like if it was a child that you had to give a grade to, like what would you give it?
Like a B minus.
A B minus.
A
Okay.
B minus. My opinion.
Gabe, final thoughts, and what would you give the student a letter grade?
I mean, again, I guess the game was good. I loved it. I loved it. I loved the ending. Left me speechless.
Ending's great.
So yeah, I gave it a B plus.
Damn, that's some
That's
high
me though,
praise.
because the game was something that I haven't played a Spider-Man game in a long time, and I thought this one was really good.
Yeah.
Just like Shattered Dimension, so that's why I love it too.
Goddamn, Angel.
Damn it! Wrong one!
What the fuck is he talking about?
What was that? Oh my god! So Angel's playing in some side mission, and literally you see a cutscene where this car is like ran over like 20 people, and everyone just stands back up like if nothing happened.
Well, it's immersive. Very immersive. That happens all the time in New York.
I know, right? I was just laughing so hard. I was just, what the hell was
So
that?
is this like your favorite game of the year so far, Gabe?
That was.
Yeah.
God of War.
No, God of War is still my number one.
Yeah,
This
God
is
of
like,
God of
War's
War.
number one.
this is like
Oh.
my number two for
Spider-Man couldn't take over God of War.
yeah. This is my number two. God of War, yeah, God of War is gonna be up there for forever.
Spider-Man's like my number 7.
I'm just waiting for other games to come.
out of 10.
I'm just waiting for other games. That's my thing. But yeah, overall,
How many games have I played this year? Not a lot.
I've finished 10, and I have 4 that I've given like I haven't given like scores to, but I've been like I've played these. They're either like I've given up on them or I can't. Or they're not done yet.
yeah. Another game I'm looking forward to is fucking Spyro, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, what game? Spyro?
I might.
I'm just hoping they eventually bring me a new game, like an actual new game.
Oh, they will. They totally will.
I'm like, they need to, like.
Yeah. They totally will.
Yes.
But yeah, final thoughts for me.
It should be good.
It's like if I were to give it a letter grade, it'd be like a C plus, I guess. A C plus sounds because like the word that keeps popping into my head with Spider-Man is average. Like this game is
I
about
don't like you.
as
I
average
don't like.
as it. Angel's interrupting me.
Angel, shh.
It's about as average as it gets. This is I don't get the fucking like hyper praise for this game. It's
Pretty much
I
it's
don't
like
understand it. It's like
what was
every
it like?
open world game
Black
out
Panther
there.
was like highly praised, and you're like, eh.
Yeah. It's like every other open world game out there.
Yo.
It's the sad thing about it though is that this is the most fun. Like even though I don't care for the game very much, this is the thing that has felt the most like classic Spider-Man to me in a long time. Like fuck Spider-Man 3, fuck Spider-Man Homecoming. Like I don't care about a lot of those Spider-Man games that have come out from like Activision, but this one out of like all of them, like this is the one that comes the closest, which is equally frustrating when like there's so much crap around it that I don't like.
So
yeah,
who owns
C+.
the rights to Spider-Man again?
Sony does.
So who owned it before?
Activision. For video game rights, Activision did.
Yeah, for video game rights. And
Activision
Sony
was like cranking one out like every year for a long time.
So Sony bought like the rights.
Oh no.
Well, I think Activision had like a set deadline of when they could have the rights to Spider-Man, and then they went back to Sony. I think that's how it went.
Wait.
I think that's how I understand it, but I mean I could be wrong, but it's it is. It's back with Sony, and I hope better luck next time, I guess is how I'd put it with this one. Just better luck next time. That's how I'd put it.
Oh my god, really?
That's it for me, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right, so Gabe,
Do you want to go to Denny's or what?
no, Gabe, where can people find your content?
Yeah, I can't.
www.youtube.com/gaming.
Okay, and Mario, where can people find your content?
Tag/gamers. Tag/gamers. Also, streaming every single week, except this week I didn't because I was playing Spider-Man. But you'll see my videos there with Adam and him raging over Rainbow Six
Yeah, fuck that.
or any other games.
That was the best day ever.
No, the best day one was where it was the other Mitchell, Bohans, and he was just screaming, "There's a blowy! There's another blowy! There's another blowy!" And just him flying in the room. And there was one where he was talking about like he's an alcoholic because of being team killed by Richard and Dog.
He go boom. He go boom.
I was out of everyone, I expected Adam to go boom.
He go boom.
Oh my god!
So yeah, that's Spider-Man PS4. Hooray.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, even though we went to. Yeah.
So yeah, that's really about it as far as I can say about this game.
Yeah, Richard. Sorry you couldn't be in this because you weren't done with the game.
Richard's like, what did he say he was? He was like, what percentage was he done?
25% of the game, dude.
But he was done.
How much?
But he was like grinding. He was doing all the side stuff. He wasn't doing the main campaign. I don't understand how anyone can like happily grind through all that.
Wait, can I say something?
I can't even get through one burrow without being bored.
What are we talking about again?
Richard.
Exactly. Why do we struggle?
I don't know.
Why do we struggle? We know it's Richard. There's nothing we can change his mind.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand it.
Let's go.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. All right, that's it from us. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. Subscribe to these two assholes. They could use the people, all that stuff.
If you want to see Adam, make fun of Adam all the time, come to my channel.
Oh yeah, I'm really gonna, yeah.
Yeah, all the live streams we do, all the shit he says.
Oh yeah. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.
Peace.